My first year in Miami, yeah, we had a big three. And everyone said it's a super team this, super team that. But we had to build our team around all minimum guys, which was still okay, but we didn't fill out the complimentary guys enough. Yeah, we had Rio.
Shut the... How much help do you need? What you mean? That's like saying, okay, Jordan had Scotty. Jordan had Scotty, and the rest of the players wasn't enough for him. Kobe, after Shaq left, had who he had. It wasn't no superstars. That ain't enough for me. They didn't need that much help. They didn't need help at all. Bro, 2 number 1 options. Shout out to the person who said that in the video. Chris Bosh was a number 1 option from the Raptors. D-Wade already won a championship. Obviously, he's the second best shooting guard in the league at the time behind Kobe. How much help do you need? What's good with y'all boys, man? Real Game Official, man. We back, man, with another video, man. You see what I'm saying, man? We back on Bron. We gonna have more Bron videos, bro, cause you just can't be like going. You and KD, bro, y'all went low, bro. So it's just like, bro, it's only right that we do this video, bro, on Bron, bro, cause this video, bro, it's from Blacktop Bucket. Shout out to him. LeBron most ridiculous excuses for losing, bro. Like, come on, bro. You trying to talk shit on Jordan, bro, and laugh at what happened to him after all the shit you done did, bro? Let's get into this video, though, y'all.
Again, it's too late in this season, but the NBA probably at some point needs to look in this altitude thing. It seems like... Hold up, Nick.
As great of a player as LeBron James is, he's also very good at making excuses after a loss. In this video, we're going to look at some of LeBron's best excuses. Let's get started.
What's the challenge mentally and emotionally after you lose such a heartbreaking game?
I mean, yeah, of course it's a heartbreaking game. You don't ever want to lose in that fashion. I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest. I've said it. I think I said it this year or last year, whatever.
What?
I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest. I've said it. I think I said it this year or last year, whatever. D'Lo clearly gets hit in the face on a drive. Replay center is going to go. It doesn't make sense to me. It makes no sense to me.
Nigga, you sound like a... What? You whining about calls, bro?
It bothers me. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question, but that shit is like...
And this in the playoffs, bro. This in the playoffs, bro. The leadership, bro. Did this nigga ever have leadership in his bone, bro?
Regardless of that foul call, the Lakers were still up 10 going into the fourth quarter, and they just had a 20-point lead. But they blew their lead late in the game.
And look at you, bro.
And they just had a 20-point lead. But they blew their lead late in the game.
Bron, what is that?
A 20-point lead. But they blew their lead late in the game.
Oh, he made that. But you jumping.
Did not impact that outcome.
You jumping, bro.
Question, Joe on the left side, second row.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, we're just learning about your hand injury, and we can obviously see the brace. Can you take us through what happened? And
Oh my
if
God,
any
bro!
problems over the final 3 games?
Post game after game 1, very emotional. You know, for a lot of different reasons, understanding how important a game 1 is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us?
Why was JR? Fuck that, bro. Cause I was so mad at JR for years, bro. Like I held that grudge, and I fucked with JR tough, bro. Like JR, it was one of my inspirations, bro. With the tattoos, just a cool ass nigga, bro. Getting the joints, you see what I'm saying, bro? But I held a grudge. I was mad at JR for that shit, bro. Like I forgive him now, bro. But why the fuck is the ball in JR's hand? Why you ain't had a ball? You you quick to blame the teammates, but why you keep passing the ball to the fucking role players? Damn near every fucking finals, bro. Ray Allen. JR. Who else? Who else? Kyrie. Kyrie not a role player, though. Ray Allen not a role player. But my point is, bro, if you the leader of the squad and you trying to think you on a level of a MJ or a Kobe, nigga, the ball in MJ or Kobe hands. Every time. It ain't no debate on that. We watched the videos. We ain't get on a Kobe video, bro. But I remember seeing Kobe, bro, hitting them game winners, sending niggas home in the playoffs, willing his team to them chips he got. Why the ball in J.R. Smith hands, bro? When J.R. known to do stuff sometimes, bro. Known to do shit sometimes that's questionable. And people used to question if he on a Henny or not. But you wanted to cry on the bench and then make faces like it's his fault. Why? Come on, why you couldn't take the ball and shoot? The difference is, bro, why I got Kobe ahead of you, bro, is because he ain't do all that switching teams and shit and needed the Hall of Famers, bro, as teammates overall, all that help. And then, bro, Kobe, bro, taking that shot, bro. Kobe missed a lot of shots, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But what's that saying, bro? You gonna miss and fail 100% of the shots you don't take. Kobe and Jordan, bro, the thing about them, bro, and why that should be people heroes, bro, and you should model your whole mentality on life behind Jordan and Kobe is because they didn't give a fuck, bro, about failing if they failed. That's why you down on the list, bro. You was you a great player, bro, but you not in that conversation with Kobe and MJ, bro. Cause, bro, you just ain't like that. You ain't cut like that, bro. You wasn't confident enough, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You was supposed to be taking them shots, bro.
The way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. I had emotions on, the game was taken away from us. I had emotions of, you just don't get an opportunity like this on the road. I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So,
out of all of LeBron's excuses, this one is definitely his best. And it's because it has multiple layers. First, he's blaming the loss on his hand that's supposedly broken, but he's also blaming J.R. Smith, who made such a brutal mistake in Game 1, it caused LeBron to break his own hand. Either way, it's not his fault. It's not LeBron's fault for losing the finals, and it's not his fault for injuring himself. Total genius.
Obviously, my first year in Miami, we had a big 3. And everyone said it's a super team this, super team that. But we had to build our team around all minimum guys, which was still okay, but we didn't fill out the complimentary guys enough. Yeah, we had Rio.
Shut the... How much help do you fucking need? What you mean? That's like saying, okay, Jordan had Scotty. Jordan had Scotty, and the rest of the players wasn't enough for him. Kobe, after Shaq left, had who he had. It wasn't no superstars. That ain't enough for me. They didn't need that much help. They didn't need help at all. Bro, 2 number 1 options. Shout out to the person who said that in the video. Chris Bosh was a number 1 option from the Raptors. D-Wade already won a championship. Obviously, he's the second best shooting guard in the league at the time behind Kobe. How much help do you need? And don't make us bring up who was on that roster, bro, because y'all was loaded. Y'all still had UD. Haslam was a dog. Then y'all have Michael Beasley and Eddie House. That was a hell of a good role player back then. Mario Chalmers. Mario Chalmers wasn't no bum. He wasn't no top point guard back then, but he was a decent, good point guard. Who else? You had you brought with you Zandris Ilgauskas. You brought him with you. How much help did you need?
We had Udonis, you know, but we didn't have enough as far as enough complementary guys to actually make it all work. And we still made it to the finals. And we still probably should have won the finals, but I still give credit to you. Listen, it is what it is.
To LeBron's credit, he admitted that the 2011 finals was his worst series ever, but to say that your team wasn't good enough after assembling the big three and getting on stage saying the Miami Heat were going to win 7 championships.
So you mean to tell me, bro, you mean to fucking tell me D-Wade and Bosh and Udonis Haslem wasn't enough to beat Jason Terry? Because that's who was busting your ass, bro. We watched that video already, bro. Jason Terry and them role players on the map was busting your ass, bro. And you ain't show up. You had 17 points per game, bro. It's no excuses. What help do you need to be to not will your team to beat Jason Terry and Dirk Nowitzki and them and his role players? It wasn't like Dirk was really dropping 40 and 50 on y'all, bro. Y'all had the role players. You let role players beat you. You know what Kobe would have did to the Mavericks, bro?
Not 5, not 6,
Bro.
not 7.
Is a crazy statement and just a flat-out excuse. Your team was good enough from the very beginning. That's why you made it to the finals, and you would have won if you just played better.
It is so apparent that no matter what you did, we just had an advantage.
Yeah. Never practiced anything besides 2 bigs, a point guard, a small forward, and a shooting guard. And then, fuck, you guys win. And it's like, we've geared up all, you know. We had Big Z, Anderson Varejao, myself, Delonte, and Mo Williams. I mean, you guys are out there with Dwight, Rashard, Hedo, Jameer,
Pietrus, Courtney Lee. You guys
But
are
they
out
got swept by Kobe. You couldn't beat them, but Kobe swept them. I remember that. Kobe swept them. Your team and Kobe team was even, bro. Kobe ain't had nobody crazy, cause Saul. How many times we gotta keep talking about this shit? This nigga really got excuses for everything like a female, bro. Y'all had even teams, bro. Kobe ain't had no super team. You ain't had no super team. Why did Kobe sweep them in the finals? And why you couldn't get past him? Why is Kobe on the Bleacher Report number 11? Why? If Bron is that high, if he number 2 with 4 rings from having all the superstars join his team and leaving teams, why is Kobe not number 2? Kobe should be number 2. It gotta be the media, bro. It gotta be the media you paying. It gotta be. It's no fucking way. It's no way, bro.
Like what the league is to now.
You know what, looking back on that team that I think was so important, because I talk about this all the time now, Jameer Nelson could shoot threes out of pick and roll.
Yeah.
So
You can shoot threes, JJ Redick. Shut up.
Nelson was out for that entire series, which means the Orlando Magic didn't have their all-star point guard. It was essentially LeBron and role players versus Dwight Howard and role players. And Dwight Howard won. To go down the line and basically blame all of your teammates for not being as good as the other team is a crazy excuse. I mean, that's what this video is about. So this built-in excuse comes from a mysterious foot injury right before the playoffs.
What was the injury you're dealing with?
The injury I was dealing with? I tore a tendon in my foot.
And that's normally longer than a 4-week recovery process.
It is.
When did you get a sense of you would have a plan to get you back faster than what the normal kind of routine is on that?
When the doctors told me I was healing faster than anybody I've seen before with the injury.
Did anyone ever suggest surgery?
Yeah, 2 doctors.
Why did you decide against it?
Because I went to the LeBron James of feet,
What?
and he told me I shouldn't.
Did any?
I'm not done. Nah, I'm not done.
Are you going to need surgery on this after the season?
I don't know. Right now, I don't need it, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably get another MRI at the end of the season, and go from there. But if I end up having to get surgery after the season, you guys won't know. I don't talk to you guys in the off season, and by the time next season starts, I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go.
What country is the LeBron James' feet based in? What country is
I don't know. I have no idea.
You just heard what LeBron had to say about his injured
They
ankle.
can't even
Well,
take
these
him
highlights are from the same game after the injury took place. So according to LeBron, he tore a ligament in his foot. It was a very serious injury, and the doctors told him that he should get surgery. He went to the LeBron James of feet, healed faster than anybody in history. And we won't hear about this injury beyond this season. Or, hear me out on this one, the injury wasn't that serious, and LeBron just wanted to load manage a little bit before the playoffs. But he exaggerated how bad the injury was, so when the playoffs came around, he would have an excuse. So there you have it. Those are some of LeBron's best excuses. Let me know in the comments what you guys think.
Man, this nigga, bro. It get worse, bro. Like, I'm just, like, out of energy for keep screaming, bro. Like, and y'all see it, bro. I gotta stop losing my voice for this nigga, bro. But it's just like, bro, I was... Man, this shit suck, bro. Like, room for the wrong player the whole time, bro. Like, this man got an excuse for everything, bro. Like, no accountability, bro. No leadership skills. No nothing, bro. Your foot look fine during the season, bro. You doing all these moves and shit. My God, bro. It's so hard to just be like, oh, they was a better team, man. I ain't get the job done. Like, it's so hard to do. Like, come on, bro. The GOAT shit was out the window, bro, once you left Cleveland that first time, bro. Just accept it. Just accept it, bro. I'm out, y'all.